my god, big one. Well, oh! Welcome everyone to what will no doubt be an entertaining video for you, but a slightly traumatic video for me. Who is me? I am Ben Cathro, ex-professional downhill mountain bike racer and part-time coach and now presenter for Pinkbike. And the bosses at Pinkbike have tasked me with watching some of the best and most interesting Friday fail videos of the year. And that's user submitted clips of people doing bad things on bikes. And I have to try and figure out how or why some of those fails happened. But I've been told not to make it too long. So quick, let's not wait any longer. These things stress me out. Let's start with number one. Let's go. Okay, looks like a schoolyard or something. Oh! Oh my god, we really started off strong. That poor kid. I wasn't expecting that. I've not seen any of these, by the way. I do not want to break that one down because that was grim. Okay? Oh, what a shocking start. Oh no, that was okay. It's a step up, so the landing wasn't too hard. Oh my god, this is so stressful. That guy went too fast. That guy went too slow. Too fast, too slow. Didn't commit to the turn. Oh my god, I hope you're not as anxious as I am with these things. The classic. This is an absolute classic. So let me get my pencil out and actually try and explain something here. Oh. So this guy comes up to the drop. Classic drop you'll find on any kind of natural trail. He does the right movement where he dips down and you push the bike forward off of it. It's looking good, it's looking perfect, it's looking like, oh no! The back wheel has hit him in the bum. There's the back wheel. There's his lovely peachy bum. That's not how you draw a bum. I'm not very good at drawing. And look, contact. And when that happens, what it does is it stops the back wheel. And because the back wheel's still on the ground, it's like he's just pulled on his back brake with his bum. And when you pull on your brake, it tries to slow you down. If the front wheel's not on the ground, you get a forward rotation. Beautiful. And we can see how that ends. You see that there, it's just like going, brake, dip, death. Not death, he's fine. Like, you gotta survive to be able to submit. Oh, I was too zoomed out for that one. Too zoomed in for that one, here we go. Oh, vicious case, vicious. He's still moving, that's good. Steep rock slab. Oh my god, guys, why are you making me watch this? No! Sounded like too much back brake. Got to trust that front wheel, put some weight in that front tire. Use both brakes. Oh! Steezy fail. He went for like a little nose manual on the tabletop, but just threw it a little bit too much.
Let's go, Max!
Oh, racing.
Let's go, Max!
Yo! Max, man. Oh, you can't get clipped out!
Come on, Max!
You can't get clipped. With racers, you run special pedals with the clips on the cleats on the bottom, so your shoes are mechanically attached and you have to twist out of them. But he couldn't get any purchase. You know, he was just slipping about, so he couldn't twist his foot out. Oh, poor Max! Right in front of his friends as well. Oh, okay, that was a collarbone. Cripes! Did he just smash himself in the nuts? Oh my gosh. Oh no, dude. Dude, the plums. The plums. I can't break that down. I can't look at that. I'm sorry. Too much empathy. Oh. Oh, right, okay. I'm gonna have to actually concentrate and actually tell you how an accident has happened. That one was violent. Landed a bit squint. Lost his momentum. Put his weight too far forward. Oh, we have another back brake bum. Oh, over the wall ride. Oh no. Oh god, this is so stressful. So yeah, got all off balance, had nowhere to go. I don't know if that would have been better or worse without the wall there. You know? Like, the speed he was going, like, I wouldn't have been surprised if he went over the bars and landed like way down there, like big old splat in the road. So I bet this wasn't nice. I bet he got cut up. by the hitting the wood, but it slowed him down and allowed him to like land in the grass. So nasty. It could have been worse. Oh wow. Yeah, he got just bucked around and that was like, that was cool. That was cool. That was cool. So, but obviously a bad crash. But what he just did there was a feeble grind on a mountain bike. So, looking at the angles of things, he just had his like memory of the track wrong in his head, and you could see he steered like a little bit left, coming off the lip. Maybe in his head he was like, oh yeah, maybe he went too far right in the previous run. He was like, oh yeah, I can fix this. I just go a little bit further left. But he went too far. And you can see from the flags, they've got flags on either side, and they help the racers know if there's a side wind. But no side wind here. This was just pure rider error, which bit of a hit for the ego. But look, his front wheel lands on the ramp. So yeah, got contact. He's like frantically like pulling it over, like get on the ramp. But his back wheel drops down, so his wheel is like down. Oh gosh, good drawing, Ben. No, bad drawing, Ben. And he lands like on his derailleur, which is the thing that changes gears. So that thing is toast. But he rides the wooden ramp for quite a while on his pedal and his derailleur, which is actually a trick in like BMX and skateboarding where you have pegs for grinding. So, steezy, but also quite a bad crash. Oh, here we go. Anytime there's a jump, I just know it's like a 90% chance they're gonna get rotated forwards. I love it when the the friends are just pissing themselves laughing. When the crash isn't bad enough to do a lot of damage, it's good to see people just having a giggle about it. Oh, yo! That was kind of sick. Okay, here we go. Oh, dude. Super interesting crash. Right. Let's have a look. So, first of all, things I'd like to point out. If I can actually make it work properly. Oh, dude, look at the shape he's in. Right, okay, things I'd like to point out. No peak. That's like plus 10 style points. Helmets are supposed to have peaks on them, and when they're gone, some people would say that's really bad, but actually, the fastest racers in history, they didn't wear peaks. They were just all about speed, because they catch there and slow you down. So yeah, style points for my man there. Also, Old Iron Horse Sunday. This bike was the bike that one of the greatest racers of all time raced on. It's called Sam Hill, and there was a period back in like the late 2000s where you just won everything by a country mile. No peak. On an Iron Horse Sunday, this guy is winning as far as I'm concerned. So what happened here? He actually hit this corner so fast. Unfortunately, the way it was filmed, you don't quite see it, that he loads up the back suspension, the back tire actually drifts, so like the back wheel is drifting, stepping out from underneath him, while the suspension is fully compressed, and then at the end of it, it hooks up, it gains grip, and then it spits the other way. So like he drifted, overturned, and then just gets bucked out of the corner. It's the equivalent of hitting a jump and getting like unweighted out the bike. You can see his foot is coming away from the pedal there, so he's being ejected out of the bike. Spat him sideways. He's almost saving it. You know what? If he'd been able to like steer into that a little bit more, he might have saved it. But he lands with the bike quite squint, and if momentum's going away and the bike lands like that, it's almost like catching an edge on skiing. You're just going to get slapped. Oh, caught an edge, big slap. Oh, reset the zoom. Let's play that one again. Oh, this is like, we've had a few now that either I'm being desensitized, which is probably what's happening, or we've had a few that aren't too savage.
You won.
Beautiful. There's several things that can put you over the bars. Pulling on the brakes is one, but also in a tight corner like this that's loose. Oh god, he was already in his front wheel. He pulls on the brake and his front wheel turns, and it just spits him over the bars.
You won.
Whew. Oh, I love reverse head cams. This is like a big pole attached to his helmet. Look at... Oh, it's such a beautiful angle. I love that. I want to watch that again. Looked like a rough crash. I can't see what happened, but let's just watch that again. Look at the legs and arms, the way that it's moving underneath them. I just love that shot. Yo. See the panic in his eyes. Oh god. He looks okay. Front wheel into a rock. Wasn't saving that. That was like a whip 180. That was bizarre. It was like a combo move. Off track, hit something. Oh, I hate those kind of crashes. Where you hit something you can't see. They're the worst. You're like, yeah, I'm good. I've got it. And there's just a hole in the long grass. Oh, awful. You got winded there. I'm getting thirsty. 1 second. All these crashes are making me parched. Listen to the wind. That's a crosswind. Blew him. I've just seen how much more video we've got still to go. I need to actually let these play out. Here we go. Oh my god, big one. I know about this crash. I remember seeing it shared on like Pinkbike and on the socials a while ago. He did break some stuff, but he was okay. Oh my gosh, on a big gap jump. Like, did he feel like he wasn't going fast enough? And then he just was like, no, I'm not going fast enough. It's so hard to tell without experience, but you need to have like a cutoff where you make your decision and beyond that point you're committed. Because I almost feel like he would have done better to actually land on the other side but hit the wall. Oh, that was like worst case scenario. Oh, classic forward rotation to getting spat out. That's a techie feature. That guy did the same reaction as me. Front wheel dropped into the hole, not enough speed, didn't shift his weight enough to keep it rolling. Cathro! Oh, bro. Hammock gap to death. Looked like he overcleared it to make sure he didn't hit his mate. Oh god. Okay, Ben, just let them play, let them play. This video's not supposed to be too long. Didn't catch what he did there, I was looking the wrong way. Oh, you let me know in the comments what happened with number 39. Oh. I have children. Anytime I see what looks like a young kid, my empathy like goes meter red lines. Ah, oh, poor kid. Let's try and solve it for this kid, because yeah, if he doesn't know what happened, I want to try and help him. So, comes in, does like a very vertical pop. So when you're going off a jump to get more distance, you try and compress the bike in the takeoff and then unweight it in the air. But he does it in a way that's very linear, vertical. So both wheels are like trying to take off at the same time. And what that'll do is the front wheel takes off at the top of the lip. And the lip of the jump actually helps to put the bike into the air. So if you pop right at the lip, the front wheel gets good lift, but the back wheel's popping at the bottom of the lip doesn't get good pop, and that can cause your front wheel to take off more. So reset zoom, clear drawing. So his front wheel gets more pop, so he's front wheel high. That's what's called in the business a pencil. The more vertical your bike, the more it would be a pencil. Oh gosh, if it wasn't in white, that would be one of the best, finest pencils you've ever seen. Lands front wheel high. When your front wheel's too high, you can't then regain your balance by steering. And then he was just on for the ride. Hard luck, little dude. Okay, here we go. Reset the zoom. Okay. That's the same crash from the start. Stop showing me that one. Oh no. Case and got bugged. Yeah, that previous one, the onboard, is such a huge jump. It's insane. Okay, here we go. Landed deep, got squirrely. Judging pace for jumps is really tricky. That's so funny. That one, it looked like it was fine. I say funny, it's not funny. It's not funny. Stop laughing. So when he was in there, I was like, oh, yo, this looks good. No problem. Why is he freaking out? Didn't see the tree. Oh, gotta look ahead. Oh. As soon as your weight gets back on stuff and the bike starts getting away from you, It's not going to end well. Anyone want to know what that is? What's that? That's tire sealant. He didn't get too excited. He just landed squint, turned the wheel, blew the sealant out of the tire. Racing, got the number plate on, there's people watching. He's got to go fast. You don't have to go fast, but he went too fast. Straight on. Pencil. Wow! So the crash didn't look like it was going to be as bad. Like it was just like, oh dear, he's just washing out. But then he like took off and then landed like in a hole. Oh my gosh. That poor bike. That poor person, he mashed his ankle. Okay, let's try and do quick fire round from 51. Dug in, spat sideways. That takeoff's too sharp for the speed he was going. Looked like he was going squint and tried to correct it too fast. Weird takeoff off the drop. Should have squatted and pushed it. He... Oh. You know when you give someone like an input and it actually messes them up? He's like, pedal! And his pedaling technique was so like erratic and panicked that it caused the crash. It's like when my son was walking up behind a horse and I was trying to shout at him not to do it and it nearly made the horse buck, and like, if he'd said nothing, he probably would have been fine. Go, quick fire. We're gonna get all the way to 60, quick fire round. I used this in an analysis video a wee while back. Not enough speed, a little bit quicker and that would have been sick. The teeter-totter totaled them. Oh my gosh, good dismount. Come on. Oh! So it's really, wow. Sorry, just to go back really quick, it's really rare to see someone actually go over the bars, but just with pure braking power. So I think because he's a little kid, I think he was almost wanting to do an endo, and then he just yanked it too hard and went over. Oh, he nearly got away with that. That would have been the sickest accidental trick ever if he'd cased it and then nose manied and then landed it out of the other side. This looks gnarly. Big gap. He's squint. Oh, thank God he made it to the wood. Oh. Wet rocks, leaves in the ground, gnarly, gnarly stuff. Oh, God. I'm not desensitized. Okay, that one's okay. There was low energies involved in that one. Water landing, not too stressful. Good. That looked like he was trying to do a trick. It was like he tried to case it and then do a nose manual and pop off. It looked like it was all unintentional. And it didn't. Oh, fast. Oh my gosh. I would put money on that dude being a racer, right? We're number 69. This feels like one we should probably give some feedback on. So you can see things had started to go wrong. Well, not wrong here. So coming around this left-hander just here, it looks like, oh my gosh, I can't even draw an arrow. It looks like he gets a little slip. Just nothing drastic, just a little slip there. Or maybe it's like a compression. But you can see it's like, it spat him in this direction and the trail, oh my gosh, you can see his friend out in front is going that way. So it's putting him in the wrong direction. So he's got to quickly try and steer the other way to tip his balance the correct way to follow where his friend is going. So he tries, he's coming around the corner, it's looking good, but then he almost gets too close to that tree and he's panicked, he's too tense, he's out of control a little bit. And now he's not looking up, he's like looking here, he's like panicking because he's going the wrong way, even though he's supposed to be going up here. And oh, it's not gonna end well, and he's going the wrong way, and this tree's in the middle of the track. Why is it in the middle of the track? And his eyes are currently like this. These are his eyes, and they're just locked on to that. That's almost like slightly phallic. Delete. And then yeah, he's just heading for that tree. Pinned though, pinned. Even when things are going wild, you have to like double over the bars. You have to try and keep the eyes up on where you need to go. This looks like a good rider, but it's slippy conditions. Oh! I thought he had that. I felt like an unlucky one. He just caught the front wheel on something. Uh-oh. See, I'm worried about the guy in front, and I'm correct. Oh! No! So... Oh, no. No. That's unfortunate, isn't it? Oh my gosh. So, if we look closely here, you'll notice this gentleman, I'm guessing, is currently lying prone on the ground. After that crash, he's probably thinking, oh, that was embarrassing, I will just get up. But before he can, he is promptly and aggressively rear-ended by a bicycle. If this is a 26-inch bike, so the wheels are smaller, it probably did some damage. But I think this is a 29er, which has bigger wheels, which meant he probably just got parked neatly in the crack and has got a little bit of a sore bum crack.
Might as well.
Oh, we're getting there. I don't know how long we've been recording, but this is too many fails for my poor constitution. So, oh! Okay, if that is a directional trail, one of those people are very much in the wrong. And if you're on a multi-directional trail, don't go fast. Shoulder check, man. I had a really bad shoulder check on a tree recently where I hit it so hard I felt the crack. I thought I'd broken my collarbone.
Oh, Gary!
Gary! That's the Kiwi affectionate term for, oh gosh. That's the affectionate Kiwi term for just anyone in general. It's kind of derogatory, but also kind of born out of love a little bit as well. Sorry, I just want to see that last clip again. Here we go. So yeah, at a race weekend, this looks like a young kid. He's probably been lapping hard with his mates all weekend. He'll be fatigued. This looks like a race run. He's coming in, you can see the track's all like, at races it gets chewed up, it gets like loose, the track moves and shifts. He's got his line just a little bit wrong, he comes into the corner, he pushes in, the hole's a little bit bigger than he remembers, a root stepped out his back wheel, and look, his bike's pointing in that direction, but he's supposed to be going that way. The angle of the bike and combine that with the momentum means there's this G-force that compresses the bike and body. He squishes into the bike. He doesn't have the strength for it because of the fatigue. He's down. He's crumpled. Look at him. He's resting the genitalia on the top tube. I'm not going to draw that. That's a bit creepy. And then once all that power and energy is wound up and digs in, it spits him violently off the side of the track. A big rooster tail kicks up from there and he's just holding on for dear life as he barrels through the tape and into the bushes. Oh, I don't know if I ever want to do that again. That was really stressful. So I hope you enjoyed watching through those videos with me. I'm not sure if I did. I hope some of the people that I gave feedback for, it was rushed. I was trying to do it quickly, but wow. Let me know what was your favorite crash down in the comments. Let me know all the mistakes I made. And hopefully everything recorded and nothing ran out of battery.